Controversial bid to relocate one of San Antonio's most recognizable buildings has failed. Today, the city denied a request by the Pearl to move Minnie's Tavern, formerly the Liberty Bar, also Boehler's. Robert Price joins us live to explain why some say staying put may actually end up hurting the location in the long run. Robert.
Good evening. The so-called crooked building just up 281 on East Josephine, north of downtown, has been right here since 1890. So much history that the city couldn't support the Pearl's plan to buy it, take it apart, and move it 2 blocks to the south.
It's an iconic building with a prominent tilt, Boehler's Beer Garden, Liberty Bar, a late 19th century structure many consider a vital part of San Antonio history.
It's a staple. It's a staple.
It's a big reason the Pearl wants to move it here, a couple blocks south, to be closer to the rest of its ongoing revitalization of the area.
Where it could be stabilized and restored and given a new life rather than where it is now.
But the plan was met almost immediately with opposition.
Devastated when I saw it on Facebook, of all places. I couldn't believe it.
Courtney King is the great-great-granddaughter of Fritz Boehler, one of the original brewmasters of Pearl Beer, and the man who built this historic house back in 1890.
I mean, part of me is in the building. It needs to remain where it is. It's the perfect gateway going into the Pearl. He was part of the Pearl, and the building should stay and represent the Pearl.
But the Pearl asks, at what cost?
If you look at the building, it's not in great shape. It needs help today, not tomorrow.
The city's Historic and Design Review Commission heard from both sides and decided that while the building may not be an official landmark, it meets the definition and shouldn't move.
I'm feeling good, yes.
As for the Pearl,
we know now that we can't move it. Can this building get a new life in this current location? You know, we don't know. We'll have to assess that and see.
Owner Silver Ventures argues they had the money and the expertise to give it new life. Now they're not so sure their involvement makes sense anymore.
We are the most obvious keeper of this building, or the sponsor of this building, and if we elect not to go forward, I'll be sad to see what might happen.
If the Pearl decides it doesn't want this building anymore, the current owners of Minnie's Tavern say they may still rebrand it in hopes of improving business. Reporting live, Robert Price, Fox News at 9.